Hey guys, it is Coach B. Wiley here. How are you doing today? I hope you're feeling well. Well, I kind of been MIA, not on purpose, but there's been a lot of things going on with my house, and then I got sick on Mother's Day. I'm still sick as a dog right now, but I wanted to come on here and give you guys a video. So what's been going on with me, a little bit that's been going on with me is I am on a challenge. I was starting my fourth week. This is week number 4 going into this new health challenge of mine just to better myself in a healthier way. And then I ended up getting sick as a dog on Sunday, and I don't even still know exactly what's wrong with me. But anyway, that's a side note. So y'all just pray for me for my well-being. But that's not what I'm here to do. But I did want to tell you guys that I will be more consistent with my videos this month, and I want to go back to giving you guys 5 videos. At one point I was giving y'all 6 videos a week, and I want to go back to that as we go into the summer. So be on the lookout for more videos from me. There is a video that I was going to upload from last week that I did on a Facebook Live. However, I just didn't get on my laptop to do it. However, I will be doing that today. So on this Good Wednesday, you will be getting 2 videos. So be on the lookout for both of those videos today. Outside of that, if you just found my page, my channel, my name is Coach B. Wiley. I talk all about dating, relationship, breakup, communication, and then I'll give you some B. Wiley behind the scenes of what I have going on in my personal life. And of course, I talk about my books. Matter of fact, is right now I'm writing a book. I don't have a title yet, but it is solely around how to get through a breakup. And I've been writing, and then I hit a wall when I got sick, and it's just like, Jesus help me. So that's where we're at. So be on the lookout for that. I'll give you more information on that. But today's question is the first one that I pulled up. If you ever want to ask me a question, go to Quora, Quora.com. You can go on there, look me up, B. Wiley, and just ask me a question. You can be anonymous. I won't say your name anyway, regardless if I see it or not. You can ask me your dating relationship question. And it says, what is the best way to break up with someone when you are not the confrontational type of person? Like, what is that, guys? What is this when you have an issue with someone that you have to confront them? And what is this when there is an issue with you and someone, you always decide that it's going to be a confrontation? You guys know I don't use that word confront. I use address. So if you're in a relationship with someone and the relationship is no longer serving you, you don't go in hot. Like, sorry, my energy is so low. You know me, guys. I would be animated, but I just can't. My energy is low, and I'm sorry. But the message is what you need. So here we go. When you're having an issue with someone in a relationship and you know that it's not who you're going to be with for the rest of your life or whatever, however you planned it out, you don't go in hot. You don't go in all of this. You just don't do that. You say, hey, we've been together for X, Y, and Z. And the reason why I really loved our relationship and the things about you is because you're caring, you're kind, you're nice, you're understanding, you're empathetic. You know, you lead with love. You say all the things that really are genuine, that you genuinely appreciate about that person. And then you transition. Remember, you transition to the next part of the conversation. However, I've noticed that we've been having some disagreements, and the disagreements aren't small. They're disagreements that could really affect both of our futures. And I just don't feel like we're aligned where we're supposed to be in order to have a lifelong relationship and or marriage or whatever it is that y'all are in. Just lay out the facts. Remember, never lead with emotion. When you're addressing something, you always focus on the facts, period, point blank. The reason why I say that is because if you go into something trying to confront someone, typically you're angry, you on 10, you're hot, you like a firecracker on the 4th of July, and then the train is off the rails. So you came in to break up, but next thing you know, y'all talking about something that happened last week at the grocery store. It makes no sense. And then how do you come back from that? Now you're talking about things that don't even matter, and you still ain't broke up. You're still together. So when you are addressing, not confronting, anything with anyone, whether that be business relationship, personal relationship, romantic relationship, focus on the facts, leave the emotions behind, leave the buts behind, because you cannot tell someone all these great qualities about themselves. This is a side note. You can't tell someone all these great qualities about themselves and then say, but I don't want to be with you no more. It doesn't make sense. It just omits everything you said before the but. So the question is, what is the best way to break up with someone when you're not the confrontational type of person? You just break up with them without being confrontational. All right? Got it? Let's see if we can do another one. I am in a new relationship. This is from a young lady. I am in a new relationship. The previous one was toxic. What can I do to make this more enjoyable? Well, hey, maybe you're the toxic one. Don't be toxic. I'm not saying that you are, but if you have a pattern of finding yourself in toxic situations, then you have to take a look at self and do a self-assessment and say, self, I notice that every time I get in a relationship with a friend or a romantic thing with someone, it turns toxic AF. Why is that? Why do I keep attracting toxic people? Could it be that I'm toxic? Because you do know, excuse me, like attracts like. So the best way to make the relationship enjoyable is to do things that you enjoy and be with people that you enjoy being around. And then when you have a hiccup in the relationship, you don't get all angry and ready to fight. No, you address it, you work through it, and then you come up with a resolution, and then you move forward. It doesn't turn toxic. With things, how a relationship can become toxic is when you have people who are unwilling to communicate how they feel. You have people that when they do communicate, they are very much so combative. You have people who aren't willing to take ownership, accountability, because none of us are perfect. So you have to take a look at yourself and say, self, am I the toxic one? And if so, let me get down to the root of it. And you also have to say, hey, why do I like toxic people? Could it be that the way I grew up, what I saw, what I witnessed, the relationships were toxic? And I think that's normal. So you have to ask yourself these questions. And then if you're unwilling to do that, then you can't expect to then attract more enjoyable experiences. In order to have joy, you must bring joy into the vibration. You must bring joy into your experience. If you want to have a hell day and hateful relationships, then that means you bringing some hate and some hell. So think about it. It rains on the just and the unjust. So sometimes as humans, we can experience toxic situations. However, and I've been in a toxic situation before, but guess what? I was part of the problem. So I think that anytime there's some not so good things going on in your life and in relationships, I think we all play a part in it. You have to figure out what that part is. And don't get on the defense, because that can be toxic by getting on the defense. No, don't get on the defense when I say that. No, take accountability, be open-minded, be emotionally immature enough to look and say, hey, maybe she's right. Maybe it is something that I'm doing. And it could be something you don't even know that you're doing. So, and if that's the case, you could ask your friends and family members that you really trust, that you know are going to give it to you straight and aren't yes girls or yes men, and ask them, hey, do you think I'm toxic? Do you think I'm a joy to be around? Why do you think I keep attracting toxic people? Why do you think my ex was so toxic? And why do you think I was so attracted to them? What is it? And they'll give it to you straight. Let's see if we can do one more quick one. Why is it possible for love to exist in a relationship without trust? Well, first of all, if you don't trust your partner, sure, you can love them for the person that they are, I guess. Because even if you don't trust someone for whatever reasons, let's say they did something that they shouldn't have done, that doesn't mean that they don't have good qualities about themselves. Because with all of us, we have a lot of great things about us, and then we have some things that are not so great about us. It's on us to master and manage the greatness and to push out the not so great things about ourselves, because we always want to be more good than not so good. And I think that it is possible for you to love an individual for who they are. However, you cannot be in a relationship with someone you don't trust. Bottom line, there is no working around not being able to trust someone, because the moment they pick up their phone and go in the other room, you thinking the mind is going. The moment they say, hey, I'm working late tonight, the mind is going. The moment they say, hey, I'm going to hang out with the fellas, or I'm going to go hang out with my girls, you know, that gerbil is on that wheel, just running around the wheel. And so, sure, you can have love. However, trust is my thing. Love, sure, you can love anybody. You can love the cat down the street. However, if you aren't able to trust who you love, then you need to be more aware of why you're loving someone you cannot trust. All right, guys. Whew, I am out of breath. I am stuffing. My stomach is in a knot. A mess. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I'm Coach B. Wiley here. If you ever want to see me on other platforms, feel free to follow me, Coach B. Wiley, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. I'm on there all the time. I'm kind of in a window of not feeling so well right now. However, this too shall pass, and I'm going to get through it, and then I'll be back with more videos, not just one a week or one every 2 weeks. I'm going to give you multiple videos a week like I was doing before, since you guys are still subscribing, because I had went missing for like 6 weeks. I took time off deliberately for 6 weeks, and my subscribers kept going up. So obviously you guys like what I have to say, and I appreciate that. Outside of that, if you ever want to ask me a question, feel free. You can put it in the comments below. You can email me. My email is always in the description box. askbwiley at coachbwiley.com. You can inbox me on Facebook. Go to my TikTok, just wherever you feel comfortable. Let me know what your question is, and I would love to address it. That's what I'm here to do, guys. I'm here to serve you, and I can't serve you if you're not asking me any questions. But then outside of that, I do other videos to where it's not Ask Me Wiley, where I just talk to you about certain things, dating, relationship related. You know the drill, you know the spiel. All right, guys, the next time I talk to you, I hope to God I am bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and feeling on 10, because my energy right now is about a 3 to a 4. So y'all pray for me, and I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you guys later.